Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. And yeah, it's Podcast Tuesday. Different cards. It is the Historic Anthology number 4, and yeah, it's Magic: The Gathering Arena exclusive. There are 25 cards divided into 10 groups, set by Wizards of the Coast, and yeah, it is it's it's good, and there's like many different good cards and themes they've added. So yeah, and so that's just and we've got many different cards, and they're all good. So let's just start off by doing a combo of the week, and we've got combo of the week: Breya, Ethereum Shaper, Nim Deathmantle, and Ashnod's Altar. So how this works, you've got Breya, Nim Deathmantle, and Ashnod's Altar. Breya creates 2 Thopters upon entry. So what you do is you sacrifice the 2 Thop. You sacrifice the 2 Thopters for mana, you get 4 mana. Then sacrifice Breya to get another 2 mana. You have 6 in the pool, spend 4 of that mana to bring back Breya. 2 more Thopters come in. So you do this up until infinity. So you get infinite mana, which then, with that infinite mana, what you do now is you have with infinite mana, you'll be able to basically use Breya's abilities infinitely. So you kill all of the enemy creatures, gain infinite life, and deal infinite damage to each of your opponents, because it goes infinite. Because the thing is that Breya, once you get the infinite mana, you'll be able to sacrifice Breya without sacrificing the Thopters. So, and then bringing her back, so you get infinite Thopters as well, and then use that infinite mana. You could sacrifice those Thopters and start hitting opponents, gaining life, and killing planeswalkers and creatures. So yeah, it is a very powerful combo, and yeah, I like it. It's nice. That's the combo of the week, and it's for Commander. So let's just go into the white group, number 10, which is the Historic Anthology 4 group white. So they added some juicy new white cards in the format, as Wizards clearly stated, and yeah, they look fairly good. There's Triumphant Reckoning, Declaration in Stone, and Fairwind Inspector. With Triumphant Reckoning is a 9 mana sorcery that brings back all of your artifacts, enchantments, and lands. Not lands, planeswalkers, from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's not really that good. It's just like an overcosted replenish that brings back artifacts and planeswalkers as well. So it's not really that good. Then there's Declaration in Stone, which is a good removal, because it's a 2 mana sorcery, which allows you to exile target creature and all of the creatures it controls with the same name as that creature. Then that player investigates for each non-token creature exiled this way. So if you don't know Investigate, if you don't remember Investigate, then Investigate is a good mechanic from Shadows over Innistrad, where basically if you can basically you create a clue in which you can pay 2 mana to sacrifice it and draw a card, and it's good. And I like the. It's a very good thing. Yeah. So it's very interesting, and yeah, it's from Chaucer and Strand. It was one of the first sets I've ever played. So yeah, it goes back to when I was like 10 or 11. I still had my channel like before then. So you could check out when I opened a mythic Avacyn from my Purity's prize packs. Yeah, it was a very nice moment, and I remember that. So yeah, so investigate is a good mechanic where it creates clues. Now the most common artifact tokens are treasures nowadays and stuff. But I mean, clues were good. They just draw you cards and stuff. Then there's Fairbairn Inspector. 1 mana, 1/2 human soldier, which allows you to investigate as they enter battlefield. So this is a very powerful uh, uh, creature for white weenie decks and stuff like that. That is actually one good card I could add in my historic in my mono white historic deck. I mean, also goes well for historic artisan as well and pauper historic. Yeah, but my historic artisan deck is a 1 mana black deck. Yeah, yeah, even yeah, everything is 1 mana. If you didn't catch the stream on Sunday, then just you could watch it after this podcast. But yeah, I just had everything 1 mana black for historic artisan, and I completed the event. I mean, not on stream. Yesterday I did play one match more, and I finished the event. There we go. At least I got the Vega style. Showcases are good. Now let's just go in to the number 9, simple number 9, which are the graveyard cards. Historic Anthology 4, the graveyard. So there are 3 cards that go well with the graveyard that are on this list. So we've got Think Twice, 2 mana instant to draw a card, and Flashback for 3 mana. Because, well, yeah, it's just something that allows you to flashback it and like draws a card. But seriously, this isn't a good card. Like, come on. I know it's meant for graveyards and stuff, but no, Wizards. That is not what we play in our graveyard decks. Like, come on. Like, there's this 5 mana instant that 5 mana is an instant, in fact, it's no instant, that allows you to scry X, where X was the amount of snow mana you paid for it, then draw 3 cards. Seriously, Wizards! Think Twice is just a strictly worse version of it, because you pay 2 mana, then you pay 3 mana. Then when you pay 3 mana, if it's, I mean, you could recast it when it gets into the graveyard, but seriously, it's not good. Wizards, what? Why? Why do you have to make bad cards like this? So, yeah. Then there's Spider Spawning. This is a good one, because it's a 5 mana sorcery that allows you to create a 1/2 spider with reach for each creature in your graveyard. Then you can flashback it for 7 mana. Oh, and not just flashback for 7 mana. Its flashback sits in a black. Well, this is 4 and a white, and not white, green. 4 and a green. So this is a very, very interesting flashback card. And it's good, especially in those graveyard decks. You just pay 5 mana, spam 11 1/2 spiders. And it's so good. Then flashback it again, then you go. There you go. 12 mana for 22 spiders. Nice. Then we've got Adorned Pouncer. So yeah, it's a 2 mana 1/1 cat with double strike and Eternalize for 5 mana. So yeah, Eternalize was it's good because like it starts as a 2 mana 1/1, but then when it dies, you can bring it back as a 5 mana 4/4 with double strike, and that's gonna hurt opponent. That is gonna hurt. Just be aware when the opponent plays that card, it's gonna hurt badly. Adorn Pouncer is actually very powerful. Try and not kill it if it's there. 2 damage won't be much. Unless if it goes beyond 4 power, then don't kill it. When it goes beyond 4 power, then that's when you can kill it, unless if killing it actually makes it stronger. Like for example, if it's a +3/+3 enchantment or stuff, then don't. Or not +4/+4 enchantment. It will be a 5/5, but then if you kill it, it will be an 8/8. So yeah, if it has like 4 counters in it, then you can kill it. Then, unless if there's an Ozolith. If there's an Ozolith, then you can just put them back. But yeah, just be careful. Adorn Pouncer. It's very powerful. It can hurt. It can hurt badly. Let's just go into the Golden 8. The Snowy cards. And they are... Iceberg, Cancrits, and Merit Lage's Slumber. This is a snowy theme. Yeah. Then we've got a 2 mana 0/4 snow creature crab. Whenever another snow permanent enters the battlefield under your control, you may have target player mill 2 cards. So it's strengthening the snow theme, especially since we've now got Kaldheim. And apparently Kaldheim will grant you infinite basic land, infinite snowy basic lands. So this is actually going to be very good, especially with those snow decks or snow deck plans. Then there's Merit Lage's Slumber, 2 mana legendary snow enchantment. Whenever Merit Lage's Slumber or another snow permanent enters battlefield under your control, scry 1 at the beginning of your upkeep if you control 10 or more snow permanents. Sacrifice it, then create Merit Lage. It's a legendary 2020 avatar with flying indestructible. It's so powerful. And Merit Lage's Slumber counts itself, so you just need 9 other ones. And suppose you're playing only snowy lands, so you just only need 7 more. Iceberg Cancrits can also be there to support and to start milling the opponent as well. This is good. Oh yeah, wait, this is historic, not standard. I could make a historic mill and include Iceberg Cancrits in there and make all of my lands snowy. This is good. I like it. I like how they did the snow stuff and other stuff. So yeah, this is Historic Anthology for the snowy theme. Let's just go into simple number 7, the equipments theme. Historic Anthology for equipments theme. We've got Sword of Body and Mind, Goblin Cavalier, and Bone Splitter. Sword of Body and Mind is a 3 mana artifact equipment with equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from green and from blue. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to the player, you create a 2/2 wolf and that player mills 10. Whoa! This is gonna hit strong. Then we've got Goblin Cavalier, which apparently is from the same set, yeah. 1 mana 1/1 Goblin Warrior of Trample and gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it. Nice. This is a good one. Then there's Bone Splitter. 1 mana artifact equipment, equipped creature gets +2/+0, equip 1. So yeah. Historic Anthology 4, it just introduces like 3 different equipments and one goblin and 2 different equipments, and it's supposedly you're meant to put those equipments on the goblin because then it's gonna get strong. It looks like it's wielding a Colossus Hammer, but no, Colossus Hammer is a new card. This is an old card. So yeah, this is actually nice. Like you attach them there, then it's gonna become a 5/3, 7/3, 9/3 Goblin Warrior with protection from green, blue, has trample, that effect, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you create a 2/2 wolf, and that player mills 10. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Javier Dominguez card, Fervent Champion, is actually a better card than Goblin Cavalier, as it allows you to equip onto him for reduced by 3. So this is very good. I mean, Goblin Cavalier gets stronger for equipment, whilst Fervent Champion equips cheaper. So Sword of Body and Mind and Bone Splitter would be able to equip for free. So just put them down, like turn 1, Fervent Champion, turn 2, Bone Splitter, attack for 5. Oh yeah, turn 1, yeah, attack for 1 with Fervent Champion, turn 2, Bone Splitter, attack for 5, turn 3, Sword of Body and Mind, attack for 7, create a 2/2 wolf, mill him for 10. There you go. The opponent's now down to 7 and has nowhere left to run, I think. So if he's playing green or blue, then you've screwed him over a lot and you killed him probably. So yeah, Historic Anthology 4 is actually it's fairly good, especially with Sword of Body and Mind, but not the other two. We just need a Stone Forge Mystic now. Let's just go to number 6, which is we've got the Amonkhet theme. There's Torment of Scarabs, Flameblade Adept, and Faith of Devoted. I'm not sure if either these cards were cut off from Amonkhet Remastered, or they're just remaking Amonkhet Remastered cards. I wasn't able to catch any Amonkhet Remastered cards, but I did catch a few Kaladesh Remastered cards. And I think, if I'm not wrong, the only way you could get them was through the draft event. I did the draft for Kaladesh Remastered, not for I wasn't able to complete I wasn't able to do the Amonkhet Remastered one, but I was able to do the Kaladesh Remastered one. And I got Heart of Kieran. Did a blue-black deck. And yeah, you should have watched the stream. You can watch it afterwards. So yeah, I'm just streaming a lot of MTGA lately. And yeah, if you like this podcast, and after this podcast, you can check out you can check out my channel and watch the MTGA streams, because it's good. Yeah. Let's just go into the number 5, which is Elves theme, and it is Yep, you heard me right. Elves theme. So this might actually strengthen a bit the elves theme, like for historic, as I mean, Kaldheim introduced an elf tribal theme for standard and stuff. So I mean, historic could also have a chance at it, and yeah, not just that, it is actually a very not just that, like it's now if you're playing historic elves, you can now use these 2 cards as well, which are actually good. Maybe not for like our formats, but I mean, this is actually good. Like we've got Lysalana, Huntmaster. 4 mana free elf warrior with whenever you cast an elf, create a 1/1 elf. This is elf warrior. This is actually very good as it. I mean, this was played in modern and stuff and commander, elf tribals and stuff. So this is actually very good. I think legacy elf as well. So Lissalana Huntmaster is good. Then we've got Abomination of Land War, which is actually just so powerful and cool as well. 3 mana, it sets legendary elf horror, vigilance, menace, and power and toughness are each equal to the number of elves you control plus the number of elf cards in your graveyard. So this is actually like very good. I mean, it's I mean if they added to modern stuff like maybe through Modern Horizons and stuff, then they will be played a lot and stuff because it will be a big creature. And killing the elves don't do anything. It's still gonna stay big. Unless if they exile them, of course. Abomination of Land War is just so good. Like, and so yeah. This is the Historic Anthology 4, which is elves. So yeah, you should prepare your Historic Elves deck because these 2 cards are gonna make it stronger. So let's just go into the number 4, which is Historic Anthology 4 Artifacts. We've got 3 mana Inspiring Statuary, which allows your non-artifact spells to have Improvise. Where basically Improvise is just like Convoke, but you tap artifacts and stuff. Then we've got Cold Steel Heart, which is a 2 mana snow artifact. Enters tapped. At the end of the battlefield, choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. This is like, it's very good because it's like one of those it's like one of those diamonds, but you get to choose a color and it's snow. So it's like it's better than the diamonds. Like it's like a universal snowy diamond. Like there's in case you didn't know, like what I mean by the snowy diamond is like what I mean by the diamonds is that there's this diamond cycle which was seen in the 2014 Commander set, where basically it's a 2 mana artifact that enters tapped and tap for 1 mana of a color that it's assigned to. Like for example, there's Sky Diamond, which was the blue diamond. There's a Moss Diamond, which was the green one. Marble Diamond, I think it was, or something like that, was the white one, and I can't remember the other ones. They were fine. And Cold Steel Heart is just for all of the colors. You get to choose a color, and it's not just and to add something on top of that. It's snow, so this goes well there. Some people would say, "Hey, put this in the snowy theme, not the artifacts theme." Kind of like how some people would go like, "Hey, put a Dawn Pouncer in the white theme, not the graveyard theme." I don't know. It's Wizards clearly stated something about this, but they felt like it would fit better in an artifacts theme, not in a snowy theme, because really it's just an artifact. Then we've got Blink Moth Nessus, a land that taps or colorless, or pay 1 mana to turn into 1/1 Blink Moth that flies, and it's still a land until end of turn. And for 1 mana tap, you can give a Blink Moth +1/+1 until end of turn. So this is good as it can strengthen the Ink Moth Nessus. Good thing is that they're not both in the same format, because because I'm probably not going to be playing any of those 2 cards. I'm not really going to play much Historic unless if it's for events and stuff. I could actually play them, but there's Blink Moth Nessus only. No Ink Moth Nessus, I think, unless if it got released and I didn't know about it. But I mean, it goes well with changelings from Kaldheim as well. So this is actually good. And yeah. And when it blocks, it's good if you can pay the 1 mana and tap it to buff itself up. So yeah, Blink Moth Nets is good card. Played a lot in Modern, along with Ink Moth Nets. Now in Historic, let's go. Golden free. Elephant versus Crocodile. And it is... Yeah, remember to that beyond right. And we've got Elephant versus Crocodile. Yes, I wasn't lying. It was Elephant versus Crocodile. The Historic Anthology number 4. We've got Hamza, Guardian of Arishin, a 6 mana 5/5 legendary Elephant Warrior that costs 1 less to cast for each creature you control with +1 on counter on it. And creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each creature you control with +1 on counter on it. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a thing or not. It's probably not. I mean, it could go down to 2 mana and then make your spells very cheap and stuff, but it's not very likely to be much of a thing. Then there's Amit Eternal, 3 mana 5/5 zombie crocodile demon with afflicts 3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put -1/-1 counter on Amit Eternal. When it hits a player with combat damage, clear all of its -1/-1 counter on it. If you don't know what Afflict does, it's when it gets blocked, it inflicts 3 life points. It makes the defender lose 3 life points. So yeah, it's very good because I mean, Woe can get weakened and stuff, but when it tries to hit the opponent, then the opponent's like, if I block it, then I take 3 damage. But then if I don't, then he'll get stronger. Because usually it will be like a 2 or 1 when it's attacking. So the opponent may consider not blocking rather than blocking, as it would deal more damage to block than to not block. So Amit Eternal is actually good. It allows you strategy and stuff. It was played in Standard when it was in Standard, but now it's not in Standard and has potential in Historic. It's played a bit in Commander, but not much. So that's another theme. Theme number 8. Theme number 9. Well, to the number 2. We've got, or what? I'm actually doing the themes like in a reverse order. Theme number 2. It is Historic Anthology for the miscellaneous theme. We've got Soultusk Demolisher, 6 mana 6/6 beast with trample, mutates for 4 mana. Whenever mutates, destroy target non-creature permanent, and its control creates a 3/3 beast. So this is good with the Ikoria cards, as there's lots of mutate. So every time it gets mutating, then it will do a beast to win, but not onto a creature. So it's actually very good as well. It can destroy lands and stuff. And also, it's very likely you'd mutate this onto a smaller creature. So for 4 mana, you can turn a creature into 6/6, destroy something, and the creature's just going to be a 3/3. So you can handle it easily. Then we've got Harmless Offering, 3 mana sorcery to opponent. You give one of your things to an opponent. So I'm not sure if there's many stuff with negative effects, but it would be good with stuff that will inflict negative effects on you or positive effects on your opponent. So you could give it away. Like here, take a demonic pact. There you go. You're gonna die. Or here, take a 9 lives. Yeah, 9 lives is a new card in M21, so you could just throw this to your opponent and watch them die. Then there's Collected Conjuring, 4 mana sorcery, adds out the top 6 cards of your library, and cast uh, cast up 2 sorcery spells with mana value free. Wait, what? That just said mana value? Oh, that'd probably be CMC converted mana card, but mana value 3 or less from among them without paying their mana costs. Put the exiled cards not cast its way onto the bottom of your library in a random order. So yeah, this is like a collected company, but for sorceries. Not instants, only sorceries apparently. I don't know why, but why only sorcery? I mean, I do get it. Collected Conjuring is a sorcery speed, but I mean, they could have made it into an instant speed. It's not too good. It's just a worse collected company. It could be played in Storm and stuff, but nah, it's not really good because the rituals are instant speed, so it wouldn't work. It doesn't work. So let's just go into the number 1, the best for the last, and we've got Death Shadow. They saved the best one for the last, and it's just one standalone card, Death Shadow, a modern master. So yeah, it's finally an MTGA. 1 mana, 13/13 avatar with gets mindsets, where X is your life total. It's been a very powerful card in modern, and now let's see how it does in historic. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a historic Death Shadow deck out there somewhere. But hey, Death Shadow is now in historic. But we do need to buy the pack for like, I think it was like 4,000 gems or 25,000 gold. So yeah, I can tell you, unless if you are that kind of gold hoarder person and stuff like that, I'd suggest you invest those gold or gems on different stuff like events or packs or the mastery, like what I'm doing. Like I'm spending that in events like the like I don't know what they're called. Oh yeah, festivals, drafts, and the mastery pass. Yeah, I got the mastery pass. So yeah, let's just so congratulations, you've reached the end of the podcast. So why do you like and subscribe and follow if you aren't already? Share with friends. Stay tuned for next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday at 4 p.m. GMT, 5 p.m. CET. So stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. And just going to say, it is going to be next week is going to be the last podcast or second to last podcast or stuff like that. I don't remember. What was it? Where I'm going to be doing the podcast at 5 p.m. CET. Then next time, to adjust to daylight savings, I'm going to do it at 6 p.m. CET. But yeah, congratulations. You've reached the end of the podcast. Thanks for watching it. And bye.